Hello everyone, we're going to be seeing what would happen if Britain tried to go to its former glory. Damn, that's a lot of countries. Okay, I'm going to just move that a bit, like that. Okay, so first they would start invading Ireland, like this. So Britain's military rank is at 6th. What is Ireland's? I have this pull up right here. That's Ivory Coast that I'm looking at. Okay, Ireland here. They're 98th. They're not going to do anything. And all alliances have been disbanded. The EU would not like this because Britain is not a part of the EU. Brexit. Breakfast. Breakfast. It got rid of the borders for me. I don't like that. It's not way too. Nah. There we go. Now, Britain kind of looks like it did in Europe. So they're gonna move some naval ships around here. Through, I think it's called the Strait of Gibraltar. And they're just gonna. Honestly, I'm not to do that. There's okay. Malta, I think, wanted to be part of the UK, just like Gibraltar. So I think Malta would just happily surrender. I don't know. So now the UK is going to do something Turkey wouldn't like. Probably take over Cyprus, and Greece might not like it either because this part. I know Greece does like Cyprus. Greece likes Cyprus. And Turkey likes northern Cyprus. I'm not going to let those countries do anything. And when I mean in alliances, I still mean countries can like others, but like stuff like NATO, the UN, and the EU. Stuff like that. So, British troops are going to go around here. Of course, Britain is the USA's biggest ally, but the United States loves Israel. Israel. Just Israel. But the Brits can do anything they want and take over Israel and Palestine. I'm pretty sure that Lebanon would be happy of this. Not this, though. Not this. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Okay, there we go. We got British Israel. British Palestine. Yeah, that's it. British Palestine. If I miss a country, tell me. So, British troops are going to storm across Egypt. Most of this is desert anyway, most of Egypt. I'm pretty sure there is like 100 million people and a decent military. No, actually a really good military. It's in the top 20s. Let me see. It's like 16th. It has to be. No, that's Australia. 16th is Egypt. Egypt is a really nice country. You can go there, see the pyramids. Oh, I just... Oh. That's not what I meant to do. No. Tolerance. There we go. So now we see A Britain. A Greater Britain. It was already Great Britain, now it's Greater Britain. Don't mind that. I remember trying to do a video. I think I did it on my other channel. It's like bringing back, like, what if a bunch of countries try to bring back the Central Powers? I accidentally just put that on. I was trying to like go on YouTube and I forgot I still had my sound on. Let's see. Did I upload it on there? No, I didn't. I will see if I do have it somewhere, because I might have deleted it on accident. Sorry if I did. But I will try and get like 2 videos out today. Because you might be watching on the 27th of October, 2024. I'm not going to do that because Sudan could put up a small fight, I guess. So British troops coming from here. Britain has probably went from the 6th rank to, at this point, the 4th rank. No. I'm going to say the 3rd. No, not the 3rd, actually. They're not overtaking China. They would go from there to the 5th rank now, I would say. Overtaking South Korea. Which they've already done a few times, but because they have really similar militaries. I like to do this thing in like my videos where they encircle some places like this, even if the capital's not there. It's pretty cool. I just like doing it. So British troops are still going everywhere. They're just going ham. Sudan's pretty big. I don't know if they would surrender. I'm gonna say not yet, but they are dying. To who? The Brits. They're gonna go down South Sudan. Okay, so they're gonna wipe out the border with Egypt, because Egypt isn't a country, neither is Sudan. So Britain has gained a bit of strength from this. Could probably beat South Korea, actually. So British troops are going to go into the Bahamas, and does the Bahamas even have a military? Same with Jamaica and Belize. Do these dudes even have a military? I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. And this is not going to have a military, I'd assume. So, I'm also going to put the United States here because the British might try conquer this part. Like, they could. But, okay, so British ships are going to go... Oh, wait, no, I'm going to switch the colour. I did realise that instantly. So they're going to go... They would probably go in a more straight line, but like, I'm really bad at doing like straight lines. Dude, how am I supposed to do this again? There we go. Like that. No, wait. There we go, like, boom. Let me do it. Like, boom. There you go. Just do it nice and fast. Like, boom. Not like that. But I spent so long trying to do that. Okay, so that was pointless. The British are going to send naval ships. We'll send some ships over here and some troops. Canada probably hasn't upgraded their military for like 3,000 years. Okay, no, they did have a pretty decent military in like World War One. Wait, no, two. Yeah, two. In World War Two, they did have a decent military. I'm pretty sure. If they were even, I think they were a little minion of Britain in World War Two. I'm sure Canada would just surrender at this point. I could not be bothered to cut her in those twice. Who in their mind would do that? All these islands. It's so annoying to color these in. What's Canada gonna do about this? Oh my god. I'm not doing that. Well, I could, actually, yeah. I am, to prove I'm not that lazy. Okay. Okay, now I'm getting pretty lazy. There we go, so Canada surrendered. They're not. I don't think Britain would dare to attack the United States. Look at these. Look at this powerhouse. So Britain would probably change to the fourth, taking India's rank. At this point, these guys will just surrender. British troops going here. This is Tanzania. And they're going to stop there for now. I'm sure the British would probably be exhausted from all of this war, because they have wars going on in Africa. They just stopped the war with Canada. Okay, so British troops could go into Nigeria. Don't know if they would do that, actually. So they did. Because Nigeria, mid-military, but high population, which is kind of a waste. The high population and high GDP for Africa, of all places, you could have a really good military. Like, the best military in Africa. I'm sure these dudes would just surrender. Next. Back over here. This is probably what would happen. I don't think anybody in Africa would fight the British. Maybe the Ethiopians. They could fight the British. And the Brits would take a bit to go to Asia. I'm sure someone who would dare to fight the British is over here. Wait, no, that's out of the border a bit. Afghanistan? They would dare to fight the British, because the British would lose. We all know what would happen here. I'm pretty sure every African country that was part of the British Empire. If I add an extra country that wasn't actually in the British Empire, just tell me. South Africa might not surrender so easily, but let's just say they did, because they would not fight the British. British Empire peak. Let me search it. Surrender. Because no, maybe they wouldn't dare. So, Britain is now, I'm going to say, the third strongest country. Because Russia, let's say China surpassed Russia in this universe here, because Russia, they're probably losing a bunch of military. So this one might be a bit harder to kill all the citizens here, because most of Yemen have guns. So they're gonna make their way across Yemen. Done. Make their way across Oman, if that's even how it's pronounced. Okay, so, well, actually, did I do something? Yeah, I did. Huh? What? I didn't want to bring this? Dude, this is weird. Whatever the hell's going on here. Okay, there we go. Don't ask about that one. If my friend does want to edit this, which he probably will not, because he didn't want to edit the last video, which I haven't actually uploaded yet, because I don't want to edit it, but he says it's too long to edit, so I might just make the thumbnail later and upload it. I maybe trim it down a bit. Probably not, because I don't actually know how to do that in CapCut. I know there was only a part of Yemen left, but the British will probably just conquer the whole. Yeah. Here, the British might get a bunch of GDP by looting all this since Dubai. That I can't be bothered to do. Next, the British are just going to go for all this, which, honestly, they do not have the militaries to beat Britain. So Britain's not going to invade India, because India is really strong. Instead, they're going to invade Pakistan, because only China would really care. I don't know if Russia would care. After a bit, Boom. The British Raj is going to be set up again. After taking them and taking Malaysia, Singapore. They would also invade Papua New Guinea. Papa, can I get new guinea pig? Oh my god. Just invade New Zealand real quickly. Australia would be a bit more of a challenge. So, invade Burma, Myanmar, and invade India and Bangladesh in the process. I'm just gonna boom and boom. So British troops will start going up here. Into Bangladesh and India. Then come from here. And there are some cities that are going to be taken. Some big ones. Mumbai's like over here somewhere. So boom. They invade Mumbai. Take it. With a big battle. That's not Mumbai, by the way. And eventually, I know I just kind of wiped out all that. Take New Delhi. Or is it just Delhi? I don't know. So a new British Raj is here. But still the British Raj. And the British probably thought it was going to stay as the British Raj. So no more India. That means even more power. So Britain is probably the second rank right now. Come on, they just defeated India. Like, who does that? Who defeats India? Not Pakistan. And by doing this, the UK has gained a bunch of nukes. Nobody has used nukes yet, and they're about to invade Australia, and Australia doesn't actually have nukes. They probably won't make any anyway, because Australia doesn't even need a military at this point. Because what goes on in Oceania that, like, is a true conflict. So invasion, 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 more invading, more invading, colonising. Australia's gone. I forgot to like wipe out these borders here. I probably shouldn't. So people actually know they conquered Singapore. What? I conquered Singapore? What? So the British would go to war at this point because they are the strongest now. They are getting richer and richer. So, the US has major nukes. The UK has a bit of nukes now because, of course, these countries down here, like over here, India, Pakistan, they have some nukes. But so does the United States. More nukes. The United States makes up a bunch of the world's nukes, especially Russia. the British would invade Russia. So, of course, a big battle starts over here. This is also going towards the UK's favour, or this would not actually be possible, because the African Union, if this like happened in real life, the African Union would step in as well, and the United States will probably stop them before they could do any more expanding. And if the UK invaded Pakistan, something that would happen, China would go to war with the UK. And the UK, yes, they could invade Ireland, but the EU would step in. And the Southeast Asian thingy over here would step in after they invade Burma, Myanmar, whatever it's called, and Malaysia and Singapore. Like, these guys would step in and all that. Which is not a doubt, like, all of these guys step in. Like, just a bunch of people would step in these wars and stop the UK from expanding any further. So after capturing Miami over here, a big city, yes, they would make it this far. Like, I'm just giving this favour towards the UK. And like I said, no alliances exist here, because like NATO could maybe kick the UK out. So after capturing Washington, which I think is maybe a bit close to the coast, and New York, something like that, after the British capturing those, the United States would surrender. But this time, I'm getting a peace treaty. That's the first time I've added a peace treaty. I'm joking. I've added a peace treaty before. So, I don't exactly know if this is like right or anything. Oh, that looks like the Mexican-American border before the Mexican-American War. Oh my god. There we go. So all of this is British now. You go to sleep in Canada, you wake up in Britain. Of the countries that surrendered, like, one day, you would wake up in, like, what? No, you would go sleep in Jamaica, and someone would be greeting you, welcome to Britain. The hell was that? Text. Ooh. What? Sigma? I just made a Jamaica shape. I don't know what I'm doing with this. Let's move it over here. Okay, so now the British are done and are the biggest country. They could expand further, but this video is getting way too long. And the only place you know what I forgot? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure China. I don't know if they recognise Hong Kong. They probably don't. Let me Google it. Does China recognise Hong Kong? Okay, they don't recognise it. So, let's say they did, and they just didn't like it, just like Taiwan. Dude! What the Sigma? Okay, there we go, there we go. So there we go. The British Empire is back. I know this was a part of Spain, so I'm not going to do that. Oh, I forgot about this. So this is... Wait, gotta wipe out the borders. We're gonna wipe out the borders. The British Empire. The second one. And it's basically the same as the first one. And here they are now, first rank. Which they probably should have got a lot earlier. They will probably, go to fourth after just beating the whole of Africa here. Not the whole of it, but like... Next video, I will try France. What have they tried to reform? The French Empire. The one that was mostly in Africa. So, that's going to be it for this video. Goodbye.